In an era where royal family affairs often resemble a gripping drama, the ongoing crisis within the British monarchy has captured the public's attention. King Charles III, already grappling with health issues, now finds himself under immense pressure due to the actions of his younger son, Prince Harry. This situation is not just a family squabble, it's a saga that raises serious questions about the future of the monarchy. As we all know, King Charles has been dealing with an illness that has left many concerned for his well-being. It's a time when he should be surrounded by support and love, yet he faces a daunting challenge from within his own family. Prince Harry has taken a bold step by filing lawsuits against his father's government, a move that many view as audacious and deeply troubling. Behind the scenes, a former television actress, Harry's wife, Meghan Markle, has been identified as a significant influence on the rift between father and son. Since her entry into the royal narrative, it seems that the bond between Charles and Harry has deteriorated alarmingly. Meanwhile, Prince William has emerged as a beacon of stability, rallying support for his father during this tumultuous period. Observing this family dynamic, one cannot help but feel a sense of sadness. Psychic predictions about Charles's health decline are circulating and resonate with many who have followed the family's journey closely. The situation is further complicated by the ongoing discussions surrounding police protection, which appear to be less about safety and more about drawing media attention. The timing of these events is particularly striking. Just as King Charles reveals his health struggles, rumours swirl about Harry's potential return to the UK. Insiders suggest that Charles has a soft spot for Harry, which complicates the already strained relationship. It's a classic tale of a father torn between familial love and the necessity of maintaining royal dignity. Prince William's response to these challenges stands in stark contrast to Harry's. While William works tirelessly alongside Catherine to uphold the monarchy's reputation, Harry seems entrenched in a destructive path. The legal battles, as described by commentator Robert Hardman, highlight the absurdity of a son suing his father's ministers in the very courts his father oversees. This scenario is not merely a personal tragedy. It poses a significant threat to the monarchy itself. Each lawsuit filed by Harry adds another layer of stress to an already burdened king. As Charles navigates his health issues, he is also faced with the reality that any settlement regarding Harry's claims requires William's approval, an essential point that underscores the importance of unity in these trying times. Amidst the chaos, there is a glimmer of hope. The steadfastness demonstrated by William, Catherine, and Queen Camilla reflects the essence of true royalty. Their commitment to protecting the monarchy amid adversity is commendable and serves as a reminder of what leadership looks like in difficult times. What's particularly disheartening is the timing of these events. Instead of rallying together to support King Charles through his health battle, the family appears to be embroiled in a circus of distractions, vying for headlines and attention. It's a situation that many can relate to, where one family member's need for drama overshadows the collective struggle. As we witness this unfolding narrative, it becomes clear that actions speak louder than words. While some family members engage in public displays of concern, others are quietly fulfilling their royal duties. The contrast between William's proactive approach and Harry's seemingly self-serving tactics highlights the complexities of their relationship. As King Charles and Queen Camilla enjoyed a morning service at St Mary Magdalene Church in Sandringham just last week, all eyes gravitated towards the royal couple, especially the former with the ongoing news of his cancer treatment. The two seemed to be in good spirits as they embraced the chilly weather in fashionable coats and ties, with the Queen donning a warm, fluffy hat and black handbag. A writer for news.com.au, Daniela Elsa, said the ordinary-looking photo laid the desperate situation that's unfolding behind palace gates. After comparing it to a photo of the 76-year-old from 2020, when he attended a different St Mary Magdalene in Jerusalem, Israel, she came to one conclusion. The difference was unmistakable, and his change in appearance was painfully hard to ignore. The king might have been all smiles at church in late January, But Buckingham Palace is today facing down a previously unheard of, never considered royal scenario: how to keep Crown Inc. going in the time of an ageing, cancer-battling monarch who is increasingly rattling around the palace, stranded and with fewer than ever people to call on, she wrote. She compared it with the last few years of Queen Elizabeth's life, where, even though her decline in health was noticeable, she had many members of the royal family waiting in the wings to help her out, if needed. She had not only the then Prince Charles, but also Prince William and Kate, then the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, and for a couple of glorious years, the razzle and/or dazzle of Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Elsa said. A writer pointed out how the king doesn't have as many people supporting his declining health. The late Queen also had her 3 other children, Princess Anne, Prince Andrew, and Prince Edward, to count on until late 2019. But King Charles doesn't have that luxury now, as was stated in the article. Those who are capable of answering any calls he may have are dwindling, which has amped up concerns. As he ages and as he battles cancer, he has only very few working members of the royal family left he can rely on and delegate to in order to help him shoulder the load, the writer wrote. Additionally, his isolation was on plain sight as he travelled to Poland to attend the 80th anniversary commemorations of the liberation of Auschwitz. A few days ago, February 5th, marked the 1-year anniversary of Buckingham Palace's statement that King Charles had been diagnosed with cancer, a battle he is still currently fighting. While the type of cancer has not yet been revealed, the message said the king remained positive regarding his treatments. According to the royal calendar, King Charles and Queen Camilla are set to visit Italy and the Holy See in early April. Given that the king is still battling cancer, sources suggest that he has been forced to make careful adjustments to his plans. Notably, the royal visit has been strategically timed to coincide with the Catholic Church's Pilgrims of Hope Jubilee Year celebrations. After Buckingham Palace confirmed the royal trip, Grant Harold, the king's former royal butler, commended His Majesty's thoughtful approach to managing his engagements, especially considering his age and health. As I'm sure you can appreciate, it's common sense that while he's there, they think, let's just do the two at the same time, Harold recently told, while commenting on the timing of the monarch's visit. The move allegedly shows King Charles's conscious effort to balance fulfilling his duties while limiting his travels and receiving treatment. Harold added, obviously he's a little bit older. I mean, when his mother became queen and she was undertaking state visits, obviously she was a lot younger. I just think they're probably just planning it carefully and trying to make the most of his time while he's overseas. The upcoming trip will mark Charles's 9th official state visit since becoming king, and Harold stressed that meticulous planning is more important than ever. I think because of obviously his age and his recent health and everything, they've probably just kind of been sensible about how they plan these kind of things, he reiterated. While details of the visit are still being finalised, Harold explained that state visits usually last anywhere from a few days to about a week, with health being a key consideration. So it's not normally he can guarantee he's not there for 24 hours normally. Health-wise, as far as I'm aware, he's doing really well, Harold said. The royal couple's Italian visit will include engagements in Rome and Ravenna, with the highlight being a meeting with Pope Francis at the Vatican. Before they depart, the King and Queen hosted an elegant black-tie dinner at Highgrove, featuring Italy's culinary heritage, on Friday, February 7. The monarch recently had a demanding 9-day tour of Australia and Samoa. He completed 36 engagements during this period, showing just how capable he is of carrying out royal duties despite his ongoing battle with cancer. It can be noted that it also did not take long for him to return to the spotlight after his condition was made public. He was diagnosed in February 2024, but resumed his royal duties 2 months later. As the source previously reported, Catherine and Charles's lives were unexpectedly turned upside down when they were both diagnosed with cancer earlier this year. Throughout their respective health battles, the king hasn't only been advising Kate about her future as queen, but he's also reportedly been learning a few lessons from her. Charles used to seem like a very standoffish guy, and he didn't do much to make himself more likeable or accessible to the public, an insider dished. Because she loves spending time with him, the princess has been giving Charles a little nudge recently to let his guard down and provide the world with a glimpse of the Charles she admires. Fighting cancer at the same time drew the royals closer. While the world may have seen this stiff upper lip royal, Catherine knows Charles as the guy with a silly sense of humour. Within the family, reactions were mixed. Princess Anne reportedly supported William, saying it was time to confront the monarchy's outdated practices. Meanwhile, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, observing from afar, remained silent but likely had their own perspectives on the family rift. Despite the tension, both Charles and William agreed that modernisation was necessary, but their visions couldn't have been more different. William proposed engaging younger audiences through transparency and digital platforms, even suggesting unconventional ideas like a royal family podcast or using TikTok and Instagram to connect with the public. Charles, however, struggled to reconcile these ideas with the monarchy's centuries-old traditions. The generational gap between father and son symbolised the larger struggle the monarchy faces, balancing tradition with the need for evolution. As public fascination with the royal feud grew, pressure mounted for Charles and William to find common ground. The monarchy's future depended on it. Tentative compromises began to emerge. Charles agreed, reluctantly, to consider some of William's suggestions, such as making royal charity work more visible and engaging in more informal public appearances. The challenge now is finding a balance between preserving the monarchy's heritage and adapting to the demands of a modern, global audience. Whether this fragile peace will hold, or if deeper divisions will resurface, remains to be seen. What's certain is that the monarchy is at a turning point, and how King Charles and Prince William navigate this storm could define its future for generations to come. The King came out with his own personal message in 2024 that, "I would like to express my most heartfelt thanks for the many messages of support and good wishes I've received in recent days," he said. "As all those who have been affected by cancer will know, such kind thoughts are the greatest comfort and encouragement." He went on to write, "It is equally heartening to hear how sharing my own diagnosis has helped promote public understanding and shine a light on the work of all those organisations which support cancer patients and their families across the UK and wider world. My lifelong admiration for their tireless care and dedication is all the greater as a result of my own personal experience. This ongoing royal saga is more than just a story of familial strife. It's a pivotal moment that could shape the future of the British monarchy. As we continue to follow this story, let's remember that the strength of a family, and indeed a monarchy, lies in its ability to unite in the face of adversity.